Sustainable Development Goals, the SDGs, are 17 global goals that the United Nations General Assembly set in 2015 for the year 2030. They address the global challenges we face, such as poverty, inequality, climate, environmental degradation, prosperity and peace. The private sector has been called on to play a key role in achieving this global development agenda. Through the customers and projects we finance, we mainly contribute to the following 4 SDGs: decent work and economic growth, reduce inequalities, responsible consumption and production, and climate action. We want to provide our clients the possibility to support other companies and organizations that contribute to these SDGs as well. Therefore, we set up investment funds that contribute to this.
We launched our current company strategy, the 5 Frontier strategy. We actually moved away from having a separate company strategy and separate sustainability strategy, and we moved to having one integrated sustainable company strategy. And we defined 5 growth areas: climate action, circular economy, food availability, safety, security, and health and well-being. If we look at our Brighter Lives, Better World sustainability program, then that is actually a good combination of Brighter Lives, which is the social aspect of sustainability, and Better World. And the way we are organized is measured in our governance. So within Brighter Lives, Better World, when we launched our first Brighter Lives, Better World program, that was actually all around how can we operate sustainably ourselves. Now with the current Brighter Lives, Better World 2025 program, we actually transitioned into how can we enable others to become more sustainable. The aim of an impact fund is, of course, to show measurable positive impact. Again, from a social as well as from an environmental point of view. So this goes beyond financial value. So I think it's very important for an investor to fully understand the company, do a more thorough analysis, talk to the company, reach out to the company, have contact with the company, and understand not only the financials, do the financial performance analysis, but also look at the broader ESG performance of a company. And only when you gather all those information, you've been in touch with a company, then an investor can truly decide whether there's a match for an investor to invest in this specific company. In our current Brighter Lives, Better World sustainability program, the 2025 program, the overarching theme is to double our positive impact on the environment and on society. And when we launched that program, January 1, 2021, we launched 4 big doubling commitments. The first one is in the space of climate action. We want to double the pace of the Paris Agreement 1.5 degree scenario. The second one is in the space of circular economy. We want to double our circular revenues, which are all the revenues coming from our circular part of the portfolio, to 32% by the end of 2025. Then the third one is a social-related doubling commitment. We want to double the amount of Brighter Lives revenues. And Brighter Lives revenues are all the revenues from our social contribution side of the portfolio that have a contribution towards food availability, safety, security, and health and well-being. And we want to double that to 32% as well. Then the last doubling commitment is all around the diversity, equity, and inclusion space. We want to double the amount of women in leadership positions to 34% by the end of 2025. So those are the 4 big doubling commitments, which is really the heart of our Brighter Lives, Better World program. Many projects to be proud of, but the one I specifically would like to highlight is our climate action achievements. So in our own operational carbon footprint, we have reduced by 77% since 2010. So in 13 years' time, we reduced 77%. If you compare ourselves to the Paris Agreement, which is our doubling the pace of Paris, which is our footprint, including our suppliers as well as our customers' carbon footprint, we have reduced by 28% since baseline year 2019. First of all, we are going to focus on completion of our Brighter Lives, Better World 2025 program, while at the same time we will also already define the focal areas for our next 2030 program called Vitalize Better World 2030.